Hi team, we run Coach Alexa here. Another video in my series on health stuff and when is the point where you need to consider a bit of an impact on your training and your running. And today I'm going to talk about injuries. So I've done videos previously which are in the archive of Coach Tips videos in the Virtual Running Club app about running related injuries, and of course the wonderful physio Megan gives amazing tips on those, that the top tip of which is pop and see a physio, because they're the medical professionals. They can actually diagnose and treat and come up with a rehab plan. But I'm talking more about outside of running related injuries. So my classic last year, unloading a load of IKEA flat pack from the car, went over on my ankle. I've had runners stub toes just walking into their bedrooms. Even things like I've broken a finger or I've sprained my wrist. Does that impact my running? So there's a few different things to think about. Now, the first of all, with any of these ones where you think you might have done something to something, either a bone or a sprain or a strain, something like that, it is worth popping down to A&E or the walk-in centres just to double check. I had a runner that went over in a massive hidden pothole, hidden by a load of rain earlier in the year, and she was hobbling around on what was a couple of broken bones in her foot for a while. So it is worth, if in doubt, just double checking that it's not bony, because there is a very different treatment protocol and set of things that you need to do if there is sort of some kind of bone related injury going on. Generally speaking though, it's good to kind of be led by your body a little bit. So you need to make sure that, for example, if you've, kind of sprained your wrist or whatever, it may get sore and achy as you run, because our arms, are not, but they are part of our propulsion cycle, even though they're not doing much. So be guided a little bit by what your body's telling you. If things feel more sore on the run or are more aggravated afterwards, then that's a sign that whatever it was, or any training session, whatever you did was too much and not potentially the right thing to do at that stage for whatever little injury you've got. So think about adapting it, changing it, doing less of it, dropping that bit for the time being while your body heals. With all of these, I guess, kind of more accidental or other life area injuries outside of running, it still can be useful to have it checked out. As I say, if it's a sudden thing, like a trip or a fall or going over on the ankle, and it's always worth getting it checked out, either by the walk-in clinic. If it's something that's kind of crept up on you, maybe a bit of back pain from sitting at your desk all day at work, then a physio can be a great place to start to help with that. But keeping a little bit of a diary, making sure that you keep an eye on what's happening, what exercises and activities, and it might just be walking up climbing the stairs or going out for a walk, what aggravates it, how much, and what doesn't. And it doesn't always mean that you have to stop doing everything. So this is where talking to a physio or a medical professional could be useful. Just double checking, basically. Am I going to do myself any harm if I continue to work within a small, low level of soreness tolerance? Because in a lot of cases you won't. You might have a little bit of soreness that is fine. It won't be doing any damage, and you continue doing certain types of training while things recover. Hope that's useful. Happy running.